Good day, everyone. My name is Christian Oliver Elayusa. Today, I will explain about Ausubel's meaningful verbal learning subsumption theory. What is Ausubel theory? Ausubel theory is developed by David Ausubel, an American psychologist who focuses on how learners acquire and retain new knowledge and emphasize the importance of meaningful learning over rote memorization. David Ausubel, an American psychologist who created a theory about people learn best, he believed learning is more effective when a new information connects to what we already know. This is called meaningful learning, and it's better than just memorizing facts without understanding, which he called rote memorization. What is Ausubel theory? Ausubel theory is concerned with how individuals learn a large amount of meaningful material from a verbal and textual presentation in a school setting. The theme of this theory is that knowledge is hierarchically organized, that the new information is meaningful to extent that it can be related to what already know. Ausubel theory explains how students learn a large amount of information from reading or listening in school. And he said, learning is better when a new ideas connect to what we already know. Knowledge is like a ladder. A new information makes more sense when if it's with what's already in our minds. And now, what is meaningful learning? Meaningful learning occurs when a new information is related to prior knowledge, like I said earlier, and in its opposite of rote learning, which involves memorization without understanding. And also, meaningful learning is leads to a deeper understanding and the long-term retention of knowledge, and it encourage critical thinking and application of concepts. So, we proceed to the fourth process of meaningful learning. First, we have here the derivative subsumption. This describes the situation in which the new information you learn is an example of the concept that you have already learned. For example, in the picture, this happens when a new information fits under something you already know the idea, and now you're just adding an example. For example, in the picture, the kid sees that it's a bird, and he just adding details that known idea. The, he expand that a bird has a feather, a bird has a beak, a bird can lay eggs and it can fly, and etc. And let's proceed to the second one, the correlative subsumption. A new information modifies or extends prior knowledge. Uh, this is when new information adds or changes what you already know, and it expands or adjusts your current knowledge. And for example, you know birds fly, but then you learn about ostrich. They're birds too, but they only have strong legs and they can fly. Uh, so that is a correlative subsumption. When new knowledge expand or change of what you believe before. And that is an example of correlative subsumption. So let's proceed to the third one. We have here the subordinate learning. The child already knew a lot of example of concept but didn't know the concept itself until it was taught to her. Like in the picture, this happens when the child knows many example but not bigger category that they belong to. For example, the child know the apples, orange, the mango, the banana, but he doesn't know that they are called fruits. When you teach her the word fruit, she learns that they are all belong to the one group. So, like in the picture, that is an example of superordinate learning. So, we have here the fourth one, the combinatorial learning. New knowledge is acquired combined with the prior knowledge to enrich the understanding of both concepts. Uh, this happens when a new knowledge connects with what child already know and making both clearer. For example, a child knows the what is fruits, he know what is fruits. Then you teach her about healthy eating. She connect the two idea to idea that the fruit are good for health, and now she understand more about fruits and health. So this is an example of combinatorial learning when a new knowledge mixes to the old to give an deeper understanding. Advanced Organizer. Advanced Organizer is a major instructional tool by Osabel that give you two benefits. It, it is a strategy so where you can find or organize your ideas or knowledge. The first one that you will find that easier to connect a new information with what you already know. And the second one, you can really see how the concept and a certain topic are related to each other. And we have here the types of advanced organizers. So where you can use your or connect your ideas and arrange your ideas. The first one we have an expository, describe a new content, and the second one is a narrative. It present a new information in the form of a story. So then can connect emotionally to the story, and so they can relate easily. And skimming is done by looking over the new materials to gain the basic overview or just getting the important details. And the fourth one, we have the graphic organizer, visual set up or outline the new information. This may include photographs, descriptive patterns, and concept map. So you can easily put your topics and can you can easily relate them, right, like that. So that's all about Osabel meaningful verbal learning theory. So thank you for listening.